Are you looking for the best iPad? In this video, we will look at some of the 5 best iPad on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. iPad Air 2022. The latest iPad Air is undoubtedly the best iPad for most people, and it's not just down to the modern look, complete with a full-screen display and angled edges. The key feature of the iPad Air is that it boasts the same Apple M1 chip as not only the iPad Pro range but desktops like the 24-inch iMac and Mac Mini, offering significant gains in both the CPU and GPU department, making it ideal for content creators, students, and gamers that need laptop-level power on the go. It's much more powerful than any other non-Pro iPad, and it leaves the Android competition in the dust. There's also the bright and detailed 10.9 inches display to consider, and although it doesn't offer the 120Hz promotion refresh rate technology of the Pro range, it can make use of the Magic Keyboard and 2nd-gen Apple Pencil, something that can't be said of any other non-Pro iPad. There's also 5G connectivity and a 12MP center stage front-facing camera this time around, two of the biggest commissions from the 2020 model, making it easy to recommend to most everyday users. At number 2. iPad Mini 2021. The 6th-gen iPad Mini ditches the old form factor for something more akin to the iPad Air and iPad Pro range, with an angular design, stereo speakers, center stage technology and much smaller bezels than before. The iPad Mini's 60Hz display has jumped to 8.3 inches, but without changing the physical size of the tablet, allowing for more display real estate without affecting its portable nature. It's a gorgeous display too, with the highest pixel density of any iPad right now, but it is a bit on the small side for true split-screen multitasking. It's powered by the same A15 Bionic as the iPhone 13 range, making it more powerful than the iPad Air at a similar price. The Touch ID sensor has been moved to the power button like with the iPad Air, and there's support for the 2nd-gen Apple Pencil to boot, but the lack of a smart connector on the rear means that it doesn't have its own Magic Keyboard, a real boon for the iPad Air and Pro range, and the only real chink in the Mini's armor. At number 3. iPad Pro 12.9 inches, 2021. Apple's 12.9 inches iPad Pro is the most powerful tablet on the market right now, with the Mac-based M1 chipset beating just about every competitor in benchmark tests, but it's also the most expensive option in our chart. However, limitations of iPadOS, including screen mirroring, rather than screen extending, mean it can't truly take advantage of all the power on offer. The 120Hz micro-LED display, available on the 12.9 inches model exclusively, is perfect for graphics design, watching movies and browsing social media, and the upgraded front-facing camera with auto-tracking tech is ideal for those working remotely. Paired with the Magic Keyboard, it has the potential to be a true laptop replacement, but it's a very pricey one, matching the asking price of a MacBook Pro at the top end. It's undoubtedly Apple's best tablet, but if you're not going to get full use out of the large display and powerful internals, you'd probably be better off with a different iPad. At number 4. iPad Pro 11 inches, 2021. If the iPad Pro 12.9 inches is a little too big for your taste, the iPad Pro 11 inches may interest you. It has most key features of the iPad Pro 12.9 inches, including a 120Hz promotion display, the Mac-based M1 chipset, the center stage tech that tracks you when using the front-facing camera and even its own Magic Keyboard. The only real difference is in the display department. While the 12.9 inches model gets the micro-LED treatment, the 11 inches model features the same IPS tech as previous years. That's not to say the iPad Pro 11 inches doesn't offer a phenomenal display experience. It's bright, crisp, detailed and ideal for creatives on the go with Apple Pencil support, but it won't be quite as vibrant as the larger 12.9 inches model. Still, if you can live with that, the iPad Pro 11 inches is an incredibly capable tablet touting some of the best benchmark results we've ever seen from a tablet, making it perfect for both work and play. At number 5. iPad 10.2 inches, 2021. It might not be hugely different from the previous entry-level iPad, but Apple has yet again created a tablet that's very hard to complain about. If you've got the 7th or 8th gen iPad, there might not be enough to tempt you, but there's a lot to love here if you're coming from an older device or want to dip your toe into the iPad experience. The 10.2 inches screen offers TrueTone tech that'll automatically adjust the color balance based on your environment, and there's improved color accuracy too. There are also improvements to the software with iPadOS, an upgrade to the A13 Bionic, the same as that in the iPhone 11, and most importantly, upgraded the base storage from an unusable 32GB to 64GB, and there's a 256GB model for those that need a little more storage too. Considering the price hasn't changed, in fact, it's cheaper in the UK this time around, that's an impressive feat for the budget iPad. Sure, it doesn't have a laminated display, promotion 120Hz refresh rate or an updated design like others in the iPad collection, but we can't expect these things without a higher price and blurring the lines to those premium models. If you don't care about the latest specs and just want an iPad to use for gaming and social media, this is a great entry point that won't break the bank.